Hello everyone and welcome to episode number 8 of my mass gain series. Today we're going to do a push workout, so chest, shoulders and triceps. And I want to encourage you to follow me on this journey and subscribe to the channel because I'm showing you exactly what I do in the gym to get bigger and stronger in a better shape. And I want you to do exactly the same thing. Let's go on this journey together and let's get better physically and also mentally. And now we're gonna drink our pump cocktail and then we're gonna smash it. Alright guys, let's get this show on the road. So we're gonna start with a light set. We're obviously going to start with a flat bench, but for now we're gonna use just dumbbells, as I mentioned in the previous episode. I feel like I'm getting a really good workout and a really good pump from doing the dumbbells. And yeah, we're just gonna keep doing that. If it's not broken, why fix it? So we're gonna try different angles, different grips, just because we're trying to warm up, and different angles will use different muscle fibers and different joints, more or less. And as you can see, we're gonna share the bench today because even though the gym is not very busy, but the benches are taken, so sharing is caring. Okay, time to get serious. I'm gonna put on the elbow sleeves for that extra stability. We have the 50s ready over here. I'm gonna take these babies for a ride. I was surprised somebody was using the 50s. You don't get to see that very often in our gym. Well, it's a commercial gym, so we get people over here from all walks of life, not necessarily serious lifters. We have quite a few serious lifters over here, a few people who compete and stuff like that, but for the most part it's a commercial gym. And yeah, we are maxing on 50s here. We don't have more weights than that. Probably if I want to go 55, 60, 70, whatever, I need to go to a proper bodybuilding gym, which is quite far, at least 45 minutes. But to be honest, I'm so happy now that we have the 50s, because it was really a pain in the ass before. We don't have heavy enough dumbbells. But guess what, as you saw in the last video, I've done quite a few reps with the 50s, and now I feel like pretty soon the 50s will be too light. Okay, gotta make sure that everything is engaged, everything is in the right place. I normally don't throw the weights, but this bar was really close to my head. I didn't want to risk banging it in my head, so what was that, 14 reps? Very good. This is no joke, because obviously we're a little bit fatigued now, but at the same time I am pumped as well. If I can do 8 reps with this, I'll be happy. The mission accomplished. And now I have the bench all for myself, so I don't need to think about a bar or anything like that. I can just focus on my stuff. Number 9, come on, Ross. Yes! Oh, that's what I'm talking about. 9 reps. Oh, exceeded my expectations. That's what it's all about. Yeah, just put something in your mind and then just try to beat that. Yeah, beat yourself. Always fight with yourself. And that's how you get stronger. That's how you unlock new gains. So we're done with the flat presses. We're gonna stay on the flat bench. We're going to do 2 things. We're gonna start with the flies, which is the main thing, but then as a superset I'm gonna practice some bench press because I haven't done it for such a long time. I think starting very slowly, a good idea. At the same time, I don't wanna build again like a crazy bench to 140 like it was before. I'm more happy to focus on hypertrophy than necessarily hitting big numbers on the bench, because that's when you get caught up in this almost ego lifting and you just try to hit bigger numbers at the expense of form and stuff like that, and that's when injuries start to happen. But I'm really happy to kind of integrate this exercise as part of my routine, but just to make the tension a little bit different on the muscle, because you know, when you are using dumbbells and you are using a bar, it's quite different, whereas this combination seems to work really well and almost hitting 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay, it's all about the tempo, all about the form, just trying to feel the muscles. If you do this after the flies, my god, it's gonna burn like crazy. A little bit hard to count and talk at the same time. I reckon I did around 8 reps, but just check the pump. My chest is mega pumped and I feel like almost can break this t-shirt. It's almost there. I don't need to pull on it. My muscle will pull enough and will break the tank top. So I want to outline when it comes to the flies, the chest flies. It's no time anymore. It's not a time to see how strong you are. That you can kind of do it when you're doing the presses, but with this one, it's all about form. It's all about form because you're actually trying to isolate the muscles. When you're doing the other exercises, 100% compound movement. Even with this one, it's still a compound movement, so you involve more muscles and more joints. But at the same time, you want to make it more of an isolation exercise. You actually isolate your chest muscles, because if you're not doing that, you just defeat the purpose of this exercise. So don't think about weight. Think about how you can increase the tension on the muscle. So one thing you can do is slow down the reps. Leave nothing to chance. We drop this and straight away we go into the bench press. Oh my god, that was good. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but I'm pumped as hell. This combination is really driving a crazy pump. To be honest, guys, at the end of the day, when it comes to building muscle, you have to decide what do you actually want. You want to be a bodybuilder, or you want to be a powerlifter, or you want to be a weightlifter. Because even though it might sound that you can do power, body, weightlifting, building, whatever, it's not such a thing. You're gonna be better off if you focus on one. So if you want to be a jack of all trades, you're probably gonna be deficient in one thing or another. But if you really want to focus on building muscle, then be a bodybuilder, train like a bodybuilder, eat like a bodybuilder, recover like a bodybuilder. If you want to do something else, but you have to give it 100% focus. And why I'm saying that? Because over here on this exercise, on the incline chest press, not a lot of people are doing it. You have to do this exercise if you want a good, strong, well-developed, balanced chest. Otherwise, you're never gonna have a good chest. And how many guys they want to have a good chest? Everyone wants to have a good chest. But if you're not doing your inclines, you're not gonna have it. There's no challenge, there's no change. So I'm gonna challenge myself with 40 kilograms. I know it might be very heavy. I'm not be able to do it as many reps as I want, but I believe that I can do it. It's gonna push myself. It's gonna do it. Oh yeah. Be good if I had a spotter, but it's okay. Let's go. Not the cleanest rep, but that'll do. And I'm just gonna finish this off with a push-up set on the incline bench. It's gonna drive the elbows, let the elbows go to the side. I'm just gonna really squeeze the chest. The elbows have to go to the side. Otherwise, it's going to be too much triceps involved. Finish with the chest. Chest is absolutely terminated, and we're gonna do some shoulders. And we're gonna start with some isolation exercises because I just want to hit the lateral head and the front head. And at the end, I will do a little bit of compound movement, so maybe a Smith machine or some dumbbells. We'll see what's available. But yeah, pull yourself in the proper position, and we're gonna do a drop set, 10 and 10, followed by some front raises. As well, this one is good to be done if you are seated, because it's just gonna cut all that momentum and you're gonna put more emphasis on your shoulders, not using your lower back, your legs. But I'm not denying it. Sometimes it's important to do it standing as well, because you can use a little bit more weight, and as long as you can control the negative, yeah, you're gonna get lots of benefits. But on this workout, just do it moderate weight and seated. Anyway, you shouldn't be using a ton of weight unless you're very experienced and you know what you're doing. Guys, I'm gonna do some clean and press, and guys, I'm so happy. I got some really nice words from one of my subscribers. I just met him in the gym, and he said that he really likes the videos I'm doing lately and the series, and he's learning quite a bit from it. So you see, this is what I'm talking about. If I get, one person telling me either online or in real life that the channel and the videos and everything is benefiting them, then I feel like my mission is accomplished. But at the same time, I want my channel to reach a broader audience, because I feel like I can give value from all my experience and all my knowledge. And if I can do that and help more and more and more people, that's my goal. So hopefully the channel will grow slowly and will reach more people. But that was a quick side note. And now we're gonna go back to our workout. So we're gonna do our clean and press. And then we're gonna do a tricep exercise as well. And for the second exercise, I think it's a very valuable exercise. It's more like a skull crusher, but you're gonna be using the barbell. And it's really hitting the long head of the tricep. Oh, this combination is a killer. You would think of this exercise, the second one, as a secondary one. It's not like a really intense main exercise for the triceps, but when you do this in combination with this exercise, after you got the muscles a little bit fatigued from doing the other exercises, believe me, you feel it from joint to joint. So yeah, it's good. Give it a try, but you have to do this properly. Do it slowly. You can even elevate the barbell a little bit. Do it a little bit more safely, because at this point already it's super hard. So we're going to do the last exercise, because we've done the other exercise for the triceps. We hit the long head. Now we have to hit the outer head of the triceps, and in my opinion, there is no better exercise than the rope tricep extension. Just have to make sure you twist your elbows out and you get a peak contraction in that point, and that's how you hit the outer head of the triceps. Because come on, the outer head needs special attention, as it's the most visible when you're wearing a t-shirt. Okay. Just make sure you always separate, the rope. Halfway there, starts to burn like hell. Almost set the effort. It's burning like hell, but that's what I'm looking for. I'm going to be doing 2 more sets of this, and then I'm going to show you what's happening after all these sets, after all this hard work. Basically, I'm going to hit some poses, and then we're going to wrap it up. Okay, so I hope I set up this in the right angle, but you can see it's even a V-taper. Shoulders are absolutely pumped. Triceps. Good pump today, really happy. So yeah, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.